Hey, so it's your boy Rose, the Black Rose. It's Monday the 3rd. Went in the gym, killed it, man. You know what I'm saying? I walked in the gym weighing about like 300 pounds, about 300, 299, 300 pounds. Not because I'm, heavy or nothing, but because the next week I'm going to, keep my workout right on my cardio with the 50 pounds of weights on. Then the following week I'm going to go in, up my weight by 100 pounds, put on the other 50 pounds of weights and get this money. You know what I'm saying? I'm real serious about this thing, man. I'm feeling good, looking good. Um, Cardio's lovely. Um, Today, 25 rounds of cardio plus my chest exercises, the same combination, the two scoops of craze, one scoop of amp ripped, um, just doing it, man. Heard a bunch of people doing big things. Just so everybody know, there's an airtight combat sports fight coming up in July. Um, so make sure you're there. That's being put on by my manager, Steve Mestis. Um, and just I'm sure that's at Red and Jerry. So make sure that if you don't have tickets when the time comes, that you get tickets, because I'm sure it's going to be another awesome show. Uh, Number two, um, man, it's been a crazy day. I went to court this morning with my mom. This lady was a tenant. She tore up the house and then wanted to sue my mom for her deposit back. And then wanted to get mouthy and get into some gangster type stuff. And I'm looking at her like, is this woman crazy or what? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, like I told her, don't ask to get into some gangster stuff when you ain't gangster, because you never know when you talking to a real gangster. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, you need to push on. You know, she lied in the court and everything. I tell her name, L. Rochelle Brim. L. Rochelle Brim. That lady is a scumbag. You know what I'm saying? She lied to the court, and she won and whatnot, even though all the evidence was against her. Like 10 people in the court testifying against her. Somehow she still won. Um, but I just had to laugh at it, man. It was just another example of why myself, I'm not saying I got something against cops or judges or anybody else, but I'm just telling you from my perspective, the system don't work. It never has, it never will. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't work if you didn't do something. It doesn't work if you in there trying to defend yourself against something somebody did for it to you. Like, the system just does not work. Absolutely does not work. So, people can take that how they want to take it. If you're a cop and you're a good cop, I applaud you, because the job you do is one that is thankless. If you're a scumbag cop, then you're a scumbag cop, and you know who you are out there, then pull yourself up by the bootstraps and start doing your job the right way. If you a judge and your ass ain't doing, you know what I'm saying, you ain't paying attention to the law, man, start paying attention to the law. Get back in them books. Don't get lazy just because you guaranteed a job. Do your damn job and study. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel, man. And to these DAs out there, look, some of you guys are great because you'll actually take the time to look at the case and then throw that out if it's nonsense. But some of you, it's all about padding your record so you can become a judge one day. Stop stacking charges on people. If somebody run into a store, I have a friend that went into a store, did a run out with a pair of shoes, stepped on the clerk's toe, and somehow a damn shoplifting charge became an assault charge, a shoplifting charge, some other kind of theft charge, just so they get them to plead down to the stupid shoplifting charge. Stop doing that. Do your job. I'm just saying. And if you know what I'm saying, if you're doing crime, accept it when you get caught, because that means you didn't do your job. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I had to laugh at this lady. She pulled in a dude. He showed up to court. I come around the corner. I get there like 15 minutes after my mom. I come around the corner. The cat, I know the dude, Eddie. You know what I'm saying? This dude gets scared when he see me, look at me, say what's up. Like, I just look at him like, nigga, I know you ain't here about to try to lie and testify against my mom. You know what I'm saying? So then he don't even come in the courtroom. He leave. But I get a call from my homies later on talking about, he didn't know that was your mom. You knew that was my mom, homie. You knew that was my mom. You know I don't play that, homie. Don't come testifying against my mom. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you saw my mom shoot somebody. You better not come to court testifying against my mom. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. There's consequences to those actions. I'm telling you up front. Don't let my kindness and my new philosophy of life fool you, man. I am still not to be played with when it comes to my family. When it comes to my family and my loved ones and my friends that I love like family, do not mistake it. I mean what I say. It'll be consequences. Now, that said, hey man, I try to put on this little clinic, you know what I'm saying, where I mean this little contest where people can, just try to lose weight, over the next couple months, give out a little money. All I needed was 10 people to sign up. I couldn't get that. I'm gonna try it again because I really, really, really want that. Excuse me. I wish I could do something to help to really get people motivated, man. To just push, man. It feels every day. I feel good. I feel better. I feel more confident in my skills. And it's all because I'm working out hard, and I want other people to feel that way in their everyday life. You don't have to be an athlete. You know what I'm saying? Just feel good at home. Feel good. When you're out with your girl, feel good when you're out with your guy, or feel good when you're out with your friends. Whatever, man. Just I just want to help people get to where they want to get to. If you heavy and you happy, don't change if you don't want to change. The whole key to this is if you're happy. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at, man. Number two, my company Hades Group it's Hades Group. It's a management group for so many things, sports. We talked to a couple football players now that are in college, baseball. If you're a coach, whoever, you know what I'm saying, we're going to be doing a lot of big things. And we're working with some of the independent channels with Comcast to get stuff situated so we can have a weekly show. We'll let you know when we get our time slot and we get our stuff filmed and ready to go. We'll have it's going to be like a talk show, but represent all facets of life and everything going on with athletics in general, inside the state, outside the state, whatever. But we really want to showcase what's going on here in Colorado because I truly feel like Colorado is still behind the times as far as getting their athletes out there, boxing, basketball, football, track, lacrosse, whatever, you know what I'm saying, across the board in high school, junior high, college. So we just want to, every week get our show, whether we on site at fights or we at games or whatever, and then people in the studio coming on in and hollering at your boy, so that we can get things out there, get these names out there, and that's where we are today, man. So stay tuned. Like I say, the Hades Group coming soon. It's already out there, but the TV show's coming soon. As soon as we could get our time slot on Comcast and get these shows taped. So you might get an invite to be in the studio audience, or you might get an invite to just be on the show, and so we can showcase what you out there doing if you're an athlete or a coach or whatever. But that's what it is, man. So we once again, we on this boxing thing. My manager, hey, you know what? Before I go, I got called for the fight for James Toney. So people, don't tell me that Steve Mestis isn't looking out for me. Why did he put it on Facebook for everybody else? He turned them down because of what they was trying to pay me. But my manager did his damn thing, man. He went out there, he looked out for me. You know what I'm saying? When they made the call for me to get at him and fight James Toney down in Ignacio, he stood up and he was like, the money ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And not for the biggest fight of my career, and not for the first fight of a comeback. And he looked out for a dude. So don't think that I don't want to hear all the phone calls about why didn't he put you on the card first. I was the very first phone call when they called for me, and I backed my dude, man. So Steve Mestis was looking out for me, and whoever get that fight, good luck. It is what it is, but Steve Messes, he did his thing and he was looking out for your boy. He just wanted to make sure we would have made that fight happen had they put the money on the table the way it was supposed to be. All right, man. So I'll get at y'all later. Like I said, don't forget the show in July for Airtight Boxing. And come on down to the HOP gym at 14th and I want to say Allison, but it might be wrong. Check with Steve and Rob. You know, they're doing personal training and stuff over there. And if you can't get over there, man, go to any of these gyms. Go over to I think it's A1 Boxing, Chris Green and them. Go wherever it's, you know, but get yourself somewhere. Do that. All right, we out.